Do you know what kills more dreams than failure? Laziness. Not the laziness that makes you rest, but the laziness that makes you wait. The laziness that whispers, tomorrow, you can start tomorrow. And tomorrow comes, but you don't start. You watch others move forward while you stay still. You make promises to yourself every night and break them every morning. You're not tired, you're not weak, you're just comfortable. And comfort is the most dangerous prison because it feels like home. But here's a truth no one tells you. Laziness doesn't make life easier, it makes life heavier. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. A story about a man who almost lost everything because of laziness. A man who learned that the heaviest weight you'll ever carry is the weight of regret. If you've ever said, I'll do it later, and never did, then this story is for you. Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you'll never look at laziness the same way again. Till it's almost too late or too late. The story begins. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green meadows and flowing streams, there lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel was blessed with everything. He was smart, he was strong, he had a loving family, and a small piece of land left by his father. But Daniel had one problem. He was lazy. Not the kind of lazy where he did nothing, but the dangerous kind of lazy, the I'll do it tomorrow kind. Every morning, Daniel would wake up late, look at his empty fields and say, I should work today. I really should. But then he would look at his soft bed and whisper to himself, just one more hour. 1 hour became two. Two became four. And by afternoon, Daniel would say, it's too late now. I'll start tomorrow. His mother begged him to work, but Daniel always said, don't worry, mother. Tomorrow, I promise. But tomorrow never came. Meanwhile, Daniel's younger brother Marcus worked hard every single day. People praised Marcus and whispered about Daniel. Such a waste. He has everything, but does nothing. Daniel heard the whispers, but not enough to change. Because sometimes pain has to be greater than comfort before we finally move. One evening, Daniel's mother said something that finally shook him. Daniel, I'm not angry at you for being lazy. I'm heartbroken because I know who you could be, and I'm watching you waste it. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. Those words cut deeper than any insult. For the first time, he felt grief. Grief for the man he was supposed to become. The next morning, he made a decision. Today, I start, not tomorrow. But after just 10 minutes of work, his hands hurt, his body ached, and his mind screamed, this is too hard. Rest. Do it later. He was about to quit when he looked up and saw Marcus working, covered in sweat, but smiling. In that moment, Daniel finally understood. Laziness isn't about being tired. It's about choosing comfort over growth. Motivation is a lie. Discipline is the truth. The transformation. The first day was painful. The second day was painful. The third day, it rained, but Daniel still worked. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. His body became stronger. His mind became sharper. His fields began to grow. But the biggest change? Daniel respected himself for the first time in his life. When harvest season arrived, Daniel's fields were full of golden crops. The same villagers who once whispered now asked him, "How did you change?" Daniel smiled and said, "I stopped waiting for tomorrow. I stopped waiting to feel motivated. I just started, and I never stopped." His mother hugged him and said, "I'm proud of who you became." The lesson: the opposite of laziness isn't hard work. It's self-respect. Laziness feels like rest, but it ends in regret. Every night you sleep knowing you wasted another day. And that weight is heavier than any work. The secret to beating laziness is simple. Make one promise to yourself and keep it every day. Start small. Work for 10 minutes. Because 10 minutes of action is stronger than 10 hours of planning. The life you want is on the other side of the work you're avoiding. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Rise Stories. Every story here is a mirror. Every lesson is a key. And every word brings you closer to the life you deserve. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Start today. Your future self is counting on you. God bless you.